When a child is born, just the opposite happens. When a child is born, a aura starts spreading. It starts near the navel, just as if you throw a pebble in a silent lake. The ripples start. They go on spreading. They go on spreading. Breath when a child is born is just a pebble in the lake. When the child breathes, the navel center is hit. The first pebble has been thrown in the silent lake. And then go on. Your whole life you go on spreading. Near about the age of 35, your aura is complete at the peak. And then it started subsiding. When a person dies, it goes back to the navel. When it reaches to the navel, it becomes a concentrated energy, a concentrated light. If you are silent, you can feel it. You will feel a pull. If you sit near a dead man, you will feel as if a subtle breeze is blowing towards the dead man and you are being pulled. And the dead man is contracting his whole life, the whole field that he was. And many things start happening around a dead man. If he loved a person very deeply, that means he has given a part of his life energy to that person. When a person dies, immediately that part that he has given to the another person leaves that person and moves to the dead man. If you die here and your lover lives in Hong Kong, something will leave from your lover immediately because you have given a part of your life. And that part will come back to you. That's why when a loved one dies, you feel something has left you also. Something in you has died also. A deep wound, a deep gap will exist now. Whenever a lover dies, something in the beloved also dies. Because they were involved into each other. And if you have loved many, many people, for example, a person like Dogo dies, or a Buddha, from all over the universe, energy moves back to the center. It is a universal phenomenon because he is involved in many, many lives, millions of lives. And from everywhere his energy will come back. The vibrations that he has given to many will leave. They will move to the original source. They will become again a concentration near the navel. If you watch, you will feel ripples coming back in a reverse order. And when they are totally concentrated in the navel, you can see a tremendous life, a tremendous light force. And then that center leaves the body. When a man dies, that is simply stopping of the breath. You think he is dead. He is not dead. It takes time. Sometimes, if the person has been involved in millions of lives, it takes many days for him to die. That's why, with sages, with saints, particularly in the East, we never burn their bodies. Only saints are not burnt. Otherwise, everybody is burnt because others' involvement are not so much. Within minutes, the energy gathers. and they are no more part of this existence. But with saints, the energy takes time. Sometimes it goes on and on. That's why if you go to Sirdi, to Sai Baba's tomb, you will still feel something happening. Still the energy goes on coming. He is so much involved that for many people he is still alive. Sai Baba's tomb is not dead, it is still alive. But the same you will not feel near many tombs. They are dead. By dead I mean they have accumulated all their involvement. They have disappeared. When I am dead, don't bury my body. Don't burn it. Because I will be involved in you, many of you. And if you can feel, then a sage remains alive for many years. Sometimes thousands of years. Because life is not only of the body. Life is an energy phenomenon. It depends on the involvement, how many persons he was involved in. And a person like Buddha is not only involved with persons, he is involved even with trees, birds, animals. His involvement is so deep. If he dies, his death will take at least 500 years. And Buddha is reported to have said that my religion will be a live force only for 500 years. And the meaning is here, because he will be a live force for 500 years. 500 years will take for him to get out of the involvement totally. When death happens, be silent. Watch. All over the world, whenever you pay respect to a dead man, you become silent. You remain silent for 2 minutes without knowing why. This tradition has been continued all over the world. Why silence? The tradition is meaningful. You may not know, and you may not be aware, and your silence may be filled with inner chattering. Or you may do it just like a ritual, but that is up to you. But the secret is there.